So happy Monday. It's March 1st. We'll start off with our daily pledge. Today is a new day. I am ready to be the best me I can be. I will listen so I can learn. I will try hard so my brain can grow. I will not give up. I can learn anything I put my mind to. So today is a new day. Like I said, I always say, I'm not sure how your weekend went or the rest of your week or what you have going on this week. But ultimately, at the end of the day, we can make a choice, right? We can make a choice to get up every day and live it to its fullest, no matter what. Even if we woke up on the wrong side of the bed, we still have to make a difference, right? We still have to change it around. Okay, we have to be me responsible. We have to check in. I knew I was in a bad mood this morning, and so I've been trying to do little things to get myself going in the right direction this morning. Okay, it happens, but we have to do something about it, right? So, how did you wake up this morning? Did you wake up in a bad mood like I did? If so, what can you do to help yourself feel better? What do you need to do to get yourself going in the right direction? Some grounding, daily devotions, yoga. Maybe you need to go for a walk. Maybe you need coffee. Maybe you just need to do something that lightens your mood. Okay, maybe we just need to not be so serious and let things go, or just forget about the fact that we're crabby. Let's not think about that and try to focus on smiling, right? If you woke up in a really great mood, that's awesome. What can you do with that energy? Apply it to your day. Do something. Stay motivated. Go visit with a friend. Whatever it may be, use that energy. Put it in a little bottle so on the days that you wake up on the wrong side of the bed, maybe you could sprinkle it on you like fairy dust, right? All right, so it's Motivation Monday, okay? And so I was trying to print off some things of what do you do when you get in a funk? What do you do when you get in a bad mood? How are we going to turn it around and start the day off on a better foot and get ourselves motivated? So I actually found a worksheet. How to get out of a bad mood or a funk. All right, the first one on here is read some inspirational quotes. I like that. How many of you have something where maybe you can flip through a little book? You can even go on the internet and you can just start reading some inspirational quotes, right? Don't let the day pass you by. It's only 9:06. We need to do something about it. So get some inspirational quotes. Do something that's going to get you feeling like, I got this. I can do this, whatever it may be, okay? Clean up your environment. I like that. Remember, if a messy house or a messy office or a messy room makes a messy mind. And so we need to be organized. We need to declutter. We need to dust. Maybe you need to vacuum. Maybe you just need to do things that are going to clean up your environment and your space so you can feel refreshed. You cannot feel overwhelmed, and you can just clean the slate. Cleaning your office is cleaning the slate, or cleaning your home, right? So clean up your environment. Maybe you need to start putting some things around you that are motivating. Maybe you need to put some little knickknackies up that make you feel good. Whatever we can do to stay motivated. Drink lots of water. Stay hydrated. Take a good look at what you've been doing with your diet. Have you gotten sleep? Part of my bad attitude, I feel like, might be an aftermath of the full moon, and little sleep. And so, what can you do about that? We got to get back on track. Get back on track with your eating, your diet, your sleep, drinking lots of water. Lighten up. This is good. Lighten up, okay? Bring lots of light in too, it says. But lighten up, we need to learn to let things go sometimes, right? We're going to get to that in a minute here. But lighten up. But another part of that, what makes me think of these things, is letting the sun shine in. If you're sitting in your home with your blinds closed and darkness and, your blanket over your head and the whole 9 yards, that's not going to motivate us. Let all this natural sunlight in. Go sit by a window in the sun. All of that is going to help you feel better. It's going to get your happy hormones going, and so you're going to feel better. Get outside, get fresh air, sit by the sun, let as much natural light in as you can, okay? Do something small that makes you feel productive. When you're not feeling well, or you're in a bad mood and you're unmotivated and you're in a funk, start doing small things that are going to get you feeling motivated. You're going to be able to see that progress. You're going to feel better. You're going to start moving in the right direction. Taking deep breaths and meditation. It's so true. Sometimes you just need to sit down in your chair and breathe through it and just let it go. Hygiene, showering, brushing your teeth, taking good care of yourself. wearing something that makes you feel good. To be honest with you, when I got up this morning, I figured I just really wanted to wear sweatpants and a sweatshirt and be completely disheveled. But you got to get up, you got to get dressed, you got to do it, put your hair up, put some makeup on. All of those little motions are going to make you feel better. They're going to get you going in the right direction. If we stay in our pity pot, if we stay on our funk and we let it consume us, we're never going to get out of that. It's going to be really hard to feel motivated and to feel better. So push yourself. Get dressed, get up, and get going. Getting some fresh air, getting some light exercise, talking to somebody that's going to make you feel better, listening to upbeat music, okay? And doing something that makes you feel happy. We have to just keep taking small things that move us in the right direction, right? If we want to get out of a bad mood and a funk, we need to do something about it, okay? All right, I like that one. We got to relax our all or nothing thinking, which is so true. So I liked this worksheet for the simple fact that last week we were talking about self-sabotaging behaviors, okay? And we were talking about how we sometimes do everything that we can, even if we're not even aware of it. We do things to sabotage our happiness. And one thing that definitely sabotages our motivation is that all or nothing thinking, okay? We get in this mindset of something like, we didn't do that, so therefore we're not going to do that at all. This didn't work out for me, so I'm just done with that, okay? And the more negativity that we allow to kind of seep into our life, the worse it gets. And before you know it, now we're not working on our goals. We feel awful. We're unmotivated. We're unproductive. We haven't done a thing because we've told ourselves, if it's not this way, then it's no way. And that's not okay, because ultimately, we need to find positivity. Remember, we have to be our best cheerleader. So it says, what is one self-destructive all or nothing thinking that you have? Okay, give me a thought that you have, okay? And then what are you doing? How is that destructive thought, I can't even talk. How is that destructive thought ruining your self-esteem and your motivation? And where do you think that all or nothing thinking is coming from, okay? What is the thought? What is that doing to you, and where is it coming from? How can we change that? If you're feeling unmotivated today, if you're feeling like you're in a bad mood and you're in a funk, give me a bad thought. Where is that coming from, and how can we change that? We need to squash it now so it doesn't ruin the productivity for the rest of the week, right? It's amazing how if something happened over the weekend or you're feeling off on a Monday, if we don't do something to change that, it can really affect the rest of the week. We know that, you know that, you can see that in kids and the whole 9 yards. And so do you have an all or nothing thought today? And if so, how is that affecting you, and where is that coming from? And what can we do to stop that? We have to change our thinking. We don't have to wake up a little ray of sunshine every day, but you have to change your thoughts, okay? Like I said, I woke up in a bad mood. I can admit that. I understand that. But what can I do to change that? Because that's not going to get me through the day. It's not going to help me feel motivated. And chances are it's probably not going to make me feel any better in the afternoon if I don't do something to change that now. Change your thinking. Remember, you catch it, you check it, you change it, right? I like that. Part of getting motivated and feeling better is doing our routines, our daily routines. If you start to get off of a routine, that can put us in a funk. That can ruin our motivation, okay? And so sometimes when we just feel like our life is disheveled, we need to get back onto routine. So I like this. 4 routines for getting through. Mentally, here's a mental routine. Make the bed. We've said this before, and it's so true. And I know a lot of people don't make their bed, but sometimes it just kind of sets the tone for the day. You got up, you organized your bed. We're out of bed, right? Write down everything you are grateful for. Time and time again, we come back to a gratitude journal, but finding motivation and finding that happiness comes back to what are you grateful for? Sometimes we start to get in such a funk that we don't see anything good around us. Everything is negative and everything is stressful. But I know that you are grateful for things. And so part of getting into that morning routine, evening routine, daily routine is getting yourself mentally into a routine. And that's always checking in with what you are grateful for, okay? 5-minute breathing exercises and writing down 3 positive things you can do today. So get up in the morning, make your bed, write down everything you're grateful for, do some breathing exercises, and then write down 3 positives that you can do today. I like that. Imagine if we started off every single day on that positive note. How would that change your motivation? How would that change your day? How would that change your anxiety, your depression, your eating habits, your exercising habits? Imagine what that would do to our mindset if we woke up every day with what we are grateful for and what we can do that's positive. So here's a physical routine. So every day you're going to get up. We have a mental routine. Now here's our physical routine. You're going to stretch your body for 10 minutes. Stretching has a lot of benefits. Wear something you love. Take a walk and declutter your space. So physically, we're going to take care of ourselves and our space. And that's going to help us get motivated. Again, mentally, we come back to that. We're going to play uplifting music. Write down how you feel, meditate, and then write one thing that you're looking forward to. I like that. So again, it's just all of that positivity, writing things down, being mindful of it. Part of writing things down, again, is it just reinforces things. We can think a lot of things, but if we write it and we see it, it kind of just, again, it reinforces that into our brain. And again, we should eat breakfast, our 3 meals a day, drink lots of water, reach out to a loved one, and change your environment. Okay, so again, decluttering, things like that. So I like that, getting into a routine. We always will know if we get off routine, we're going to start to feel like we're in a funk, okay? And so if you don't feel well today, sit down and take a good look at what you've been doing lately. Your sleep, your eat, your just, where have you been? And if you haven't been doing the things that you normally do, obviously it's time to get back onto a routine. More often than not, I would say that whenever we meet with a consumer and people aren't feeling well, including ourselves, we know it's generally because you got off routine. You stopped doing the things that you needed to do that are habit, that make you feel good, that bring you some positivity, they lead to structure. Routine. I thought this was kind of interesting too. I think I've brought this worksheet up before. I like it. So look at these little boats. Okay. Part of what gets in the way of our motivation is our thinking, our stinking thinking, negative thoughts, feel sorry for yourself thoughts, stress thoughts, worry thoughts, all of that gets in the way of our motivation. It gets in the way of us managing our mental health. It gets in the way of us finding that motivation to take care of our environment, to take care of ourselves. And so in these boats, you're going to write down every negative thought, worry, anxiety, stressor, any problem that you're having right now. You're going to write them in the boat and you're going to send them off to sea. I like that. Again, it's just another visual aid showing you or kind of just training your brain to think about putting those thoughts into something and sending them away. We need to get rid of them. Otherwise, they're going to continue to affect us negatively. I know this 100%. Sometimes I just need to say something out loud so I can move on from that. If I keep it in my brain and I keep it to myself, it just sits there and it just stews inside of me and it becomes this huge mountain. And now it's affected my mood, my motivation, and everything around me. And so if we write it down, we put it on our little boats, and we send it off to sea, we're getting rid of it. So it's leaving room for positivity, being grateful, taking care of ourselves, and the whole 9 yards, right? So I like this. I think this is a good thing for you to do. And what you could do too is write down every negative thought, worry, or stressor that you have, write it on a piece of paper, crumple it up, throw it away. You could send it off to somebody. I don't know, mail it to somebody. But again, it's just kind of that visual image of writing down everything that's bothering you and everything that's negative and getting rid of it. And then after that, now your brain is free to start thinking about all the things that you can do to help yourself feel better, motivate yourself, whatever it is. So put them in the boat and send them on its way, okay? Oh, that's a fantastic one. Write your negative thought on a rock and throw it in the lake. That's a great one. I like that one too. Remember, at the end of the day, when we're talking about motivation and we're talking about ways to get ourselves going and we're talking about managing our mental health and just getting through these times and trying to help ourselves feel better, we just got to keep coming back to our wheel of control. We have to stay mindful of the things that we can and cannot control. The things that we can control are yourself. Okay, if you have outside influences that are really triggering you these days, we have to learn to let them go. Write them down, talk about it, move on from the things that you cannot control, and focus on yourself, your thoughts, your words, your choices, your actions, your reactions, and your future. Okay, so put up your hands every day that you're struggling. Make your little circle and remind yourself of the things that you can and cannot control. So your challenge for today is just simply to find little ways, do little things that are going to get you in the right direction of motivation. Small tasks, okay? All day long. Capitalize on your day. Keep moving. If you're sitting in your pajamas right now and you're feeling like a slug, get up, shower, brush your teeth, get dressed, Do little things all day long that are going to lead up to things. And most importantly, don't sabotage. Get rid of those thoughts. Put them in the boat and send them on their way. So you're going to do little steps all day long that are going to get you motivated, and you're going to put all your thoughts in the boat, and we're going to send them on its way, okay? So Motivation Monday, we got this. It's going to really, truly be an amazing week, and so let's just use all of that happy little sunshine and get motivated. And I will see you tomorrow morning for Topic Tuesday.